Welcome back to Who Died Today USA channel. In the past few days, we have received somber news about the passing of extraordinary talents. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Additionally, we will recap the stars we have recently lost. Before we begin, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you.
Back in the 70s. And when I came out here, I immediately got into the theater community.
Today, we say goodbye to Bruce French, the iconic actor whose unforgettable performances on screen and stage left an indelible mark on Hollywood. With a career spanning over 5 decades, Bruce French became a beloved and familiar presence in television, film, and theater. He was best known for his role as Father Lonigan in the long-running soap opera Passions, where his heartfelt portrayal of the wise, blind priest resonated with audiences. His talent extended far beyond daytime television. He left his mark on the Star Trek franchise, playing multiple characters across different series, showcasing his remarkable versatility. French was also a dedicated stage performer, bringing depth and authenticity to countless theatrical productions. His commitment to the craft and ability to breathe life into every role earned him the admiration of colleagues and fans alike. Whether on screen or stage, he brought a level of passion and professionalism that set him apart. Sadly, Bruce French passed away on February 7, 2025, at the age of 79. His loss is deeply felt by the entertainment industry and the many fans who cherished his work. Tributes have poured in from fellow actors and admirers, celebrating his incredible contributions and the warmth he brought to every set he worked on. Though he is no longer with us, his performances continue to inspire and entertain. Rest in peace, Bruce French. Your legacy will live on forever. Matt Doyle will always be remembered as a remarkable athlete who helped shape the history of Irish tennis, inspiring generations with his dedication and passion for the sport. Born on January 13, 1955, in Redwood City, California, Doyle embraced his Irish heritage and became one of Ireland's most accomplished tennis players. His career reached its peak in 1982, when he achieved a career-high singles ranking of world number 65 and advanced to the 4th round of the U.S. Open, a rare and extraordinary feat for an Irish player. His powerful serves and intelligent gameplay earned him respect on the international stage. His greatest contribution, however, came through his unwavering commitment to Ireland's Davis Cup team. Representing Ireland with pride, Doyle played a pivotal role in elevating the team to Group 1 status. One of his most memorable matches took place in 1983 when he faced world number 1 John McEnroe at the RDS Arena in Dublin, showcasing his fearless competitive spirit. Beyond his playing career, Doyle continued to shape the sport as Ireland's national coach and later served as ATP president from 1985 to 1987. He also worked as an assistant coach to former world number 1 Mats Wilander, passing on his knowledge and experience to future generations. On February 8, 2025, Matt Doyle passed away at the age of 70. His impact on tennis extends far beyond statistics. He was a mentor, a strategist, and a beloved figure in the sport.
There will still be a career going.
Joan's career picking up stateside in the 90s.
Joan Plowright was more than an actress. She was a storyteller, a woman whose presence on stage and screen left a lasting mark on generations. Born on October 28, 1929 in Lincolnshire, England, she rose to fame in the 1960s, winning a Tony Award for A Taste of Honey and later earning an Academy Award nomination for Enchanted April. Alongside Judi Dench and Maggie Smith, she helped shape a new era of British theatre and film. Her journey was not always easy. For years, she was known as the wife of Laurence Olivier, one of the most celebrated actors in history. Though deeply in love, she often found herself overshadowed by his legacy. Yet, through sheer talent and dedication, she built a career that stood on its own. With roles in both classic and modern works, she proved that she was not just part of someone else's story, she was writing her own. In her later years, Plowright faced her greatest challenge. Macular degeneration gradually took her sight, forcing her to retire from acting in 2014. But even as the stage lights dimmed, her spirit remained bright. Surrounded by family and friends, she embraced life with warmth, laughter, and grace. On January 16, 2025, at the age of 95, Joan Plowright's remarkable journey came to an end. Yet, her legacy lives on. Her performances, her resilience, and her passion for the arts continue to inspire. She was not just an actress, she was a force of nature. Rest in peace, Dame Joan. Your light will never fade.
Dad, and that was his life. And
the world of football has lost an icon with the passing of Virginia Halas McCaskey at the age of 102. As the longest-serving owner in major professional sports, McCaskey's legacy within the Chicago Bears and the NFL is profound. Born on January 5, 1923 in Chicago, Virginia was the daughter of George "Papa Bear" Halas, the legendary founder of the Bears. After her father's passing in 1983, she took on the monumental responsibility of leading the team. Under her leadership, the Bears won their only Super Bowl title in 1986, defeating the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 20. But Virginia's legacy extends far beyond football. She was a devoted mother of 11, a wife, and the matriarch of a remarkable family. Despite the challenges of balancing her personal life with her responsibilities as the owner of a major sports team, Virginia never wavered in her commitment to the Bears. She led the team through both triumphs and struggles, always guided by her love for the franchise and its fans. After the passing of her husband Ed in 2008, Virginia continued to oversee the Bears, demonstrating incredible resilience. Her son, George McCaskey, now serves as chairman of the Bears, working on securing the team's future, including plans for a new stadium. Virginia's passing on February 6, 2025, marks the end of an era, but her influence will forever remain. Her leadership, dedication to family, and love for the game have left an indelible mark on the Bears and the NFL. Though she is no longer with us, her legacy will continue to inspire generations to come, forever woven into the fabric of the Chicago Bears. On January 21, 2025, legendary musician Garth Hudson passed away peacefully at the age of 87. As the last surviving founding member of the band, he left a profound legacy, shaping a sound that continues to inspire generations. Born on August 2, 1937 in Windsor, Ontario, Hudson grew up in a musical family. He developed an early passion for keyboards and woodwind instruments, eventually mastering the Lowrey organ, which became his signature sound. In the early 1960s, he joined a group of musicians who would later become the band. To gain his conservative parents' approval, he insisted on being paid extra to give music lessons to his bandmates, turning his role into both a teacher and performer. Hudson's mastery of the organ gave the band its distinctive sound, blending rock, blues, and gospel into something truly timeless. His work on tracks like Chest Fever and Up on Cripple Creek showcased his unparalleled talent, while his collaborations with Bob Dylan helped shape the evolution of folk rock. Even after the band disbanded in 1976, Hudson remained dedicated to music, working with artists like Norah Jones and Nico Case. His performances carried an undeniable magic, with fans describing the moment his fingers touched the keys as transformative. In 1994, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with the band, cementing his place in music history. Though he is no longer with us, his spirit lives on in every note he played. His music remains a lasting tribute to his genius, ensuring that his influence will continue for generations to come.
Is it for Micah?
No, sir, but it's something similar, like I was
Something
saying.
similar? Look, mate, I don't want something similar.
Brian Murphy, a familiar and beloved face to many, was far more than just an actor. He was a cherished figure in British television. Born on September 25, 1932, on the Isle of Wight, Brian's career spanned over 6 decades, making him a household name, especially in the 1970s with his unforgettable role as George Roper in Man About the House and its spin-off George and Mildred. For many viewers, his portrayal of George, the kind and often henpecked husband, was a warm presence in their living rooms, a character many could relate to, laugh with, and love. But Brian's story began long before television fame. In the 1950s, he worked with Joan Littlewood's Theatre Workshop, where he performed in numerous Shakespeare productions and starred in the beloved film Sparrows Can't Sing. His early years helped shape him into the versatile actor who would later make his mark on both stage and screen. As time went on, Brian's warmth and humor continued to shine through in shows like Benidorm, Holby City, and Last of the Summer Wine. His enduring popularity was a testament to his natural ability to bring joy to people, whether they were watching him in a comedy or a drama. Brian Murphy passed away on February 2nd, 2025, at the age of 92. His legacy lives on through the unforgettable characters he portrayed and the countless memories he created for audiences. For those who grew up watching his shows, his performances will always be a reminder of the laughter and heart he brought into their lives. Mike Ratledge was a visionary musician whose groundbreaking work helped shape progressive rock and jazz fusion. Born on May 6, 1943 in Maidstone, Kent, he was drawn to music from an early age, excelling in classical piano before discovering jazz. His deep passion for both styles led to a unique sound that would define his career. In the late 1960s, Ratledge became a founding member of Soft Machine, a band that would revolutionize the music world with its experimental approach. His innovative keyboard techniques and complex compositions played a crucial role in the band's evolution, blending rock, jazz, and avant-garde influences. Over nearly a decade, he contributed to 9 albums, creating a lasting impact on the genre. Soft Machine toured with legendary artists like Jimi Hendrix and Andy Summers, gaining international recognition for their groundbreaking sound. Beyond the band, Ratledge collaborated with other musicians, including working on Syd Barrett's The Madcap Laughs, further showcasing his versatility. Ratledge's journey was not without challenges. The constantly shifting lineup of Soft Machine and the demands of experimental music pushed him to continually adapt and evolve. Yet, his dedication never wavered. His deep intellect and love for composition allowed him to navigate these obstacles, maintaining his artistic vision throughout his career. In his later years, Ratledge stepped away from the spotlight, and on February 5, 2025, he passed away. Yet his influence remained profound. His pioneering approach to music continues to inspire generations of musicians and listeners alike. Those who knew him personally remember him as a brilliant mind, a kind soul, and a cherished companion. Mike Ratledge's contributions to music will forever be celebrated. His legacy lives on through the timeless sound he helped create, ensuring that his artistry will resonate for years to come.
when I saw it with her, when we were in previews.
That was the last time you saw it?
That was 20... You guys tell me, how long ago was that?
Breaking news. When you hear the name Richard Gere, what comes to mind? Perhaps you first think of his legendary role in Pretty Woman, where he portrayed the charming yet vulnerable Edward Lewis. Or maybe you recall his unforgettable portrayal of the brooding, complex officer in An Officer and a Gentleman. For over 4 decades, Richard Gere has captivated audiences not only with his handsome looks, but also with his remarkable versatility, becoming one of Hollywood's most enduring stars. Born on August 31, 1949, in Philadelphia, Richard Gere grew up with a deep passion for the arts. After studying at the University of Massachusetts, he found his calling in acting. His big break came in the early 1980s when he starred in American Gigolo in 1980, a film that solidified him as a heartthrob. But it was Pretty Woman in 1990, alongside Julia Roberts, that catapulted him into international stardom. The film, with its perfect blend of romance and humor, made Gere one of the most recognized actors of his generation. However, Gere's career wasn't confined to playing the romantic lead. Over the years, he took on diverse roles in films such as Chicago in 2002, where he won a Golden Globe, and Primal Fear in 1996, which showcased his acting range in darker, more intense roles. Gere's ability to transition from lighthearted romance to gripping drama demonstrated his incredible talent and depth as an actor. But behind the camera, Richard Gere's life has been equally fascinating. Unlike many of his peers, Gere is known for his independent spirit. He has never been one to follow Hollywood's conventional rules, and this sometimes made him a challenging figure in the industry. Despite facing struggles, including on-set conflicts and a famously public feud with director Harold Ramis during the making of Groundhog Day, Gere has always been unapologetically himself. One of the most notable aspects of his career is his ability to reinvent himself. Over the years, Gere found new ways to express his artistry, taking on roles that reflected his personal growth and interests. He took a step away from Hollywood's fast-paced machine, choosing projects that spoke to him personally, like The Jackal in 1997 and Lost in Translation in 2003, which earned him critical acclaim for his more nuanced performances. In recent years, however, Richard Gere's focus has shifted toward family and a quieter, more fulfilling life. In 2024, he and his wife, Alejandra Silva, moved to Madrid, selling their multi-million-dollar Connecticut estate. This significant change was not just for the sake of a new adventure, but because Gere wanted to honor his wife's wishes to live closer to her family in Spain. "It is only fair that I give her at least another 6 years in her world," Gere reflected in a 2024 interview, emphasizing the importance of family and balance in his life. The couple now enjoys a simpler life in Spain with their 2 young sons, Alexander and James, ages 4 and 5. Alejandra has shared on social media glimpses of their family life, including moments like Gere walking hand in hand with their son, enjoying the beautiful sights of Cuenca. These glimpses show a side of Gere that is far removed from the Hollywood glamour, a devoted father and husband who cherishes his time with his loved ones. As someone who has always been deeply involved in humanitarian work, Gere's influence extends beyond the silver screen. He has been an outspoken advocate for Tibetan freedom and human rights for decades. His dedication to these causes is just as important as his career, as he uses his fame to shine a light on important issues. His advocacy work has shaped his legacy as not just a beloved actor, but also a compassionate, socially conscious individual. In addition to his advocacy, Gere's personal life in Spain has given him a chance to reconnect with the simple pleasures of life. In an interview, he spoke about how the relaxed Spanish lifestyle and culture have enriched his world. "I love Spain, and I think your lifestyle is fabulous," he said, expressing his joy in the cultural shift. The country's sense of community, the warmth of the people, and the breathtaking food all add to the feeling of contentment Gere now enjoys with his family. Although Gere has slowed down in his acting career, he has not stepped away completely. His appearances have become more selective, focusing on projects that resonate with him rather than seeking commercial success. In 2023, Gere made a brief yet memorable appearance in the Handmaid's Tale series and has continued to support independent films. For Gere, it's no longer about the fame, it's about staying true to himself and his craft. As he moves into the later stages of his career, Richard Gere remains a respected and beloved figure in Hollywood. His journey, marked by both triumphs and challenges, has not only made him a star, but also a person of substance. His legacy is not defined by box office numbers or awards alone, but by the impact he has had on his audience and the causes he holds dear. Richard Gere is, and will always be, a symbol of elegance, resilience, and family values. As fans, we remember the roles he played and the memories he helped create on screen. But perhaps more importantly, we admire the life he has built off-screen, one that reflects growth, purpose, and a deep love for the people around him. What's your favorite Richard Gere moment? Let us know in the comments below.
So, I started using this song for my theme song.
Gene Barge, a legendary figure in the world of R&B and soul music, passed away on February 2nd, 2025, at the age of 98. Known to many as Daddy G, Barge was a revered saxophonist whose influence shaped the sound of R&B, rock, and soul. Over a career spanning more than 6 decades, he left an indelible mark on the sound of 20th-century black popular music. Born on August 9, 1926, in Norfolk, Virginia, Barge's musical journey began when he took up the saxophone after his father brought home a damaged instrument. His early career saw him playing alongside iconic artists like Chuck Willis, Jimmy Soul, and Jackie Wilson, delivering standout performances on classic hits like CC Rider and Rescue Me. However, it was his work on Gary U.S. Bond's hit, Quarter to Three, that truly solidified his place in music history. The song's infectious energy, paired with Barge's powerful saxophone, was revolutionary, influencing the sound of early rock and roll and shaping the future of saxophone-driven rock bands. Barge's impact transcended genres. He played with legends such as Ray Charles and the Rolling Stones, and in his later years, collaborated with artists ranging from Muddy Waters to Public Enemy. Despite the changing landscape of music, Barge never lost his passion or unique sound. Though he is no longer with us, Barge's legacy lives on through the timeless tracks he helped create. His contributions to R&B, soul, and rock continue to resonate today, and the generations that grew up listening to his music will forever remember the man who helped shape the soundtrack of an era.
I said, I don't have a chance. Right. And he said, Jan, they're all playing it like his girlfriend.
Hollywood and television fans are mourning the loss of Jan Shepard, a beloved actress who captured the hearts of audiences for over 5 decades. She passed away on January 17, 2025, at the age of 96, leaving behind a legacy that will always be remembered. Born Josephine Angela Sorbello on March 19, 1928, in Quakertown, Pennsylvania, Jan moved to Los Angeles in 1949 to chase her dreams in Hollywood. She quickly became a familiar face on television, appearing in classic series like The Loretta Young Show, Perry Mason, and Bonanza. But it was her unforgettable roles alongside Elvis Presley in King Creole in 1958 and Paradise, Hawaiian Style in 1966 that truly made her a household name. Fans of Elvis and the golden age of Hollywood remember her fondly for her portrayal of Mimi, the sister of Elvis's character in King Creole. Jan's career wasn't just about film. She also brought charm to daytime television with roles in The Clear Horizon and countless guest spots on shows like Rawhide and Bat Masterson. For many, Her face was a comforting presence on TV screens, and her final appearance in The Rookies in 1973 marked the end of an era. Though Jan lived through the changing tides of Hollywood, her timeless talent and warmth left a lasting mark on the hearts of fans. Her contributions to film and television remain a treasured part of the past, and her legacy will continue to inspire and entertain generations to come. Jan Shepherd may be gone, but her memory will forever live on in the roles she made unforgettable, and in the hearts of those who remember her performances with love and admiration. Jack DeMave brought warmth and strength to American television for decades. Born on December 7, 1933, in Jersey City, New Jersey, he grew up in a family deeply connected to the entertainment world. His father, a heavyweight boxer, inspired the play Golden Boy, while his mother worked as a Broadway casting director. This early exposure to the arts shaped his lifelong passion for acting. DeMave's career flourished in the 1960s, with roles in beloved series like Wagon Train and Daniel Boone. His most recognized role came in Lassie, where he played Forest Ranger Bob Erickson, earning a place in the hearts of audiences. He also appeared in The Mary Tyler Moore Show, Adam 12, Marcus Welby, MD, The Bold and the Beautiful, and Days of Our Lives, bringing sincerity to every performance. Beyond television, he portrayed the Lone Ranger in Frito-Lay commercials, showcasing his versatility. His career spanned decades, with his final credit in the 2008 TV movie Ladies of the House. In his later years, he faced health challenges with quiet resilience. His passing on January 16, 2025, marked the end of a remarkable journey, but his legacy remains. He was more than an actor. He was a storyteller, bringing characters to life with heart and authenticity. His work continues to inspire, reminding us of the power of storytelling to connect generations. For those who watched him, Jack DeMave was a familiar presence, a comforting voice in the world of television. His legacy lives on in the memories he created, the roles he embraced, and the stories he helped tell. Some people do more than just report the news. They bring it to life, connect communities, and leave a lasting impact for generations. Adan Manzano was a rising star in sports journalism, known for his passion and dedication. Born in Mexico City, he moved to the United States to pursue his dreams, earning a degree from Kansas State University. He became a trusted sports anchor and reporter for Telemundo KC and Tico Sports, where he brought the excitement of football to Spanish-speaking fans, covering events like the Super Bowl and NFL games. Adan was deeply proud of connecting the Latino community to the world of sports, especially football, which was gaining popularity in Mexico City. Despite his promising career, Adan faced immense personal tragedy. In April 2024, his wife, Ashley Leanne Boyd, tragically passed away in a car accident. This loss was heartbreaking, but Adan remained focused on his work and his young daughter, Eleanor, who became his greatest source of strength and joy. He continued to share his love for sports, with a special focus on making the game more accessible to Spanish-speaking viewers. On February 5, 2025, while covering the Super Bowl in New Orleans, Adan's life was tragically cut short. His untimely death shocked those who knew him, but his impact as a journalist and his unwavering passion for his craft remain. Adan wasn't just a reporter, he was a voice that connected people, a storyteller who made the world of sports feel personal and inclusive. Today, we remember Adan Manzano's legacy, a man whose love for his family, his community, and sports will inspire for generations. His spirit lives on, reminding us of the importance of following our passions and making meaningful connections along the way.
Insta story, clap back, which honestly, I don't even look at people's Insta story half the time. I mean, I don't care what you're eating.
How do you honor the legacy of someone whose creativity touched so many lives? Lin Ban, born in Singapore on May 27, 1972, was a visionary jewelry designer and beloved star of bling empire. Her distinctive, bold designs quickly captured the attention of the fashion world, with her pieces worn by icons like Rihanna and Beyoncé. Through her presence on Bling Empire, Lin not only showcased her remarkable talent, but also won over the hearts of viewers with her humor, elegance, and warmth. Lin's journey to success was built on a foundation of creativity and passion. As the founder of Lin Ban Jewelry, she revolutionized the jewelry industry with her edgy, modern designs, challenging traditional norms while maintaining an undeniable sense of sophistication. Her work was more than just adornment, it was a statement of individuality and strength. Beyond her professional achievements, Lin's genuine, down-to-earth personality made her beloved by those who had the privilege of knowing her. Tragically, Lin's life was cut short following a skiing accident in Aspen, Colorado, in December 2024. A fall caused a severe brain injury, and despite undergoing emergency surgery, she passed away on January 20, 2025. Her son, Sebastian, shared a heartfelt tribute, describing her as the funniest and coolest mum, and expressing how deeply she would be missed. Though Lin is no longer with us, her legacy lives on in the stunning jewelry she created and the lives she touched. She will always be remembered for her extraordinary talent, kindness, and the inspiration she provided to aspiring designers and creatives. Lin Ban's spirit continues to shine through her work and the impact she left on the world. Susan Alcorn was a groundbreaking musician who reshaped the pedal steel guitar from its traditional role in country music into an instrument of experimental and avant-garde expression. Born in Allentown, Pennsylvania in 1953, Susan was captivated by the pedal steel guitar after seeing a performance while studying at Northern Illinois University. Despite the challenges of being one of the few women in a male-dominated field, Susan mastered the instrument and soon became a pioneer in the world of avant-garde music. Her career was marked by an extraordinary ability to blend genres, fusing country, jazz, classical, and world music into something uniquely her own. Albums like Curandera in 2003 and Pedernal in 2020 showcased her deep understanding of the pedal steel guitar's emotional potential. Pedernal, which was named one of the top jazz albums of 2020 by the New York Times, was a testament to her ability to push musical boundaries and defy expectations. Throughout her career, Susan faced significant obstacles, not only as a woman in a male-dominated genre, but also in her pursuit of artistic freedom. Her collaborations with musicians like Eugene Chadbourne, Mary Halverson, and Caroline Crabble helped shape the experimental music scene and solidify her legacy as a true innovator. On January 31, 2025, Susan Alcorn passed away at 71, leaving behind a lasting legacy of musical innovation. Her work transcended genres, and her influence will continue to inspire musicians and listeners alike. Susan's ability to communicate deeply through her instrument reminded us that music has the power to connect, to transcend words, and to touch the soul in ways nothing else can.
You can look down, you can see the top of your lighting truss, which is way down there. So that's how the fucking thing.
Breaking news. For more than 5 decades, Ozzy Osbourne has been at the forefront of heavy metal, a genre he helped define with his unmistakable voice, wild persona, and countless legendary albums. As the lead singer of Black Sabbath, and later a successful solo artist, Ozzy's music has shaped generations of fans. Now, at 76 years old, Ozzy is preparing for a monumental performance, marking a special moment in his career that fans won't forget. If you grew up in the 70s or 80s, you probably remember the first time you heard Ozzy's voice. It wasn't just his powerful vocals, it was the passion and rebellious spirit that made him stand out. From Paranoid to Crazy Train, Ozzy's music captured the very essence of rock. And it wasn't just about music. Ozzy's larger-than-life personality, both on and off the stage, made him a true cultural icon. Ozzy Osbourne was born on December 3, 1948, in Birmingham, England. Growing up in a working-class family, he had a tough start in life. But it was clear from an early age that music was his calling. As the frontman of Black Sabbath, Ozzy played a key role in creating some of the most influential albums in rock history. Tracks like Iron Man, War Pigs, and Paranoid are more than just songs. They're anthems that defined the heavy metal genre. When he went solo in the 1980s, Ozzy introduced a new wave of hard rock with albums like Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman. Hits like Crazy Train and Bark at the Moon only added to his growing legacy. But it wasn't just the music that made Ozzy a household name. His antics, from biting the head off a bat to his wild behavior on and off stage, earned him a reputation as rock's ultimate bad boy. However, as much as Ozzy lived for the thrill of life in the fast lane, it wasn't always easy. His struggles with addiction, health issues, and personal setbacks were well documented. But through it all, Ozzy's determination to keep going, his resilience in the face of adversity, became just as legendary as his music. In recent years, Ozzy's life has been marked by a new challenge: Parkinson's disease. Diagnosed in 2019, this progressive condition affects movement and coordination, but it hasn't stopped Ozzy from doing what he loves. Despite the physical toll, Ozzy has continued to perform and push through, showing his fans the same fierce determination he's always been known for. On his Sirius XM program, Ozzy's Boneyard, he shared his thoughts about life with Parkinson's, saying, "I can't walk, but you know what? I'm still alive. For all my complaining, I look down the road and there are people who didn't do half as much as me and didn't make it." His courage in the face of his diagnosis has only added to his legacy, and fans worldwide have rallied around him, inspired by his resilience. Now, Ozzy is preparing for a monumental performance in Birmingham, England, on July 5, 2025, marking a special moment in his career. The show, named Back to the Beginning, will feature Ozzy's incredible performance and a reunion of Black Sabbath's original lineup, alongside performances from iconic bands like Metallica, Slayer, and Anthrax. It promises to be a monumental event for rock fans, a fitting tribute to the man who helped shape the sound of heavy metal. Ozzy's legacy goes far beyond his music. He has become a symbol of rock and roll, not just for his groundbreaking music, but for his ability to survive and thrive despite the challenges life threw at him. His upcoming concert is also a charitable event, celebrating his journey and passion for music, with profits going toward Cure Parkinson's, the organization dedicated to supporting research for the disease Ozzy has battled. Ozzy's wife and manager, Sharon Osbourne, has spoken about the importance of this final show for Ozzy. She explained that it's his chance to say goodbye to the fans who have supported him throughout his career. She also shared that, despite his health issues, Ozzy's voice remains as strong as ever, proving that while his body may slow down, his passion for music is as fiery as ever. As Ozzy Osbourne prepares for his last show, his legacy is already set in stone. He is more than just a heavy metal icon. He is a symbol of resilience and determination. His music will continue to inspire generations to come, and his story of overcoming obstacles will remind us all that no matter how tough life gets, there's always room for one more encore. For those of us who grew up with Ozzy's music, it's hard to imagine a world without his voice. His songs will always have a place in rock history, and his story of rebellion, resilience, and love for his fans will be told for generations. As Ozzy takes the stage one last time, we know his music will live on forever. What is Ozzy Osbourne's legacy to you? Is it his groundbreaking music, his resilience in the face of health battles, or his impact on the rock music scene? Share your thoughts in the comments below.